So sometimes I do this thing where I'm like meditating or something like that. And like I'm talking to my higher self. So I go into a sort of like trance like state. And it doesn't matter what's going on around me, but I'm like talking to my higher self and my lower self are having a conversation, right? And today we had a conversation where I asked myself why I don't like to go out without anyone. Why I always need someone to go with me to events or to like the club or anything like that. Told myself that I don't like having to talk all the time. And I don't like random people coming up to me just and talking to me randomly. But at the same time, I do want to meet someone to be in a relationship, you know? And that requires random people coming up and talking to you. But I don't want to have to make conversation, right? Makes no sense. Anyway, so my higher self was like, well, what do you need the buffer for? What do you need people for? So that they can make the conversation for me. Because I like to ask questions. I don't like to have to keep answering questions, though, you know, because I don't like to be wrong. Why don't I like to be wrong, though? Well, I don't like to be wrong because that feels bad. And honestly, I do enjoy being right. And I think that's a little bit of an ego thing. And I'm like, why do I enjoy being right, though? Like, what is so good about being right? And it's the fact that I don't have to change my mind. I don't have to expand my thought process, or I don't have to like dig deeper if I'm right. If I believe that I'm right, I know that I'm right, that I don't have to dig any deeper. And so by me not going outside and staying in the house, inevitably I'm telling myself that I don't have to expand my mind anymore because I'm right. I don't know. That's just the way I was seeing it, right? But the thing is, I think a lot of people think that way too. Like, I don't want to go, especially if we're introverts. It's like I don't want to go and talk to people because people are stupid, people are this, that, and third. And yes, there are a lot of stupid people out there, but at the same time, a lot of us have the anxiety about talking to people and having to figure out a conversation. And I think part of that is like rooted in our ego. The reason we don't want to do is because we like inherently feel that we're right in some way, or that it will harm us in some way, that it will change us and who we are, and we are okay with who we are and how we are right now. But going outside and talking to people and having to do things, expanding our